Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. In today's episode, we're going to be putting our freeze dryer to work as we load it down with different fruits. Now this is going to be part one of the freeze-dried fruit experiment because I've got a whole bunch of fruit that I want to do and I couldn't fit it all in one run. So we're going to see what works and what doesn't work. Let's get started.
First up is the pineapple. All we got to do is clean it just like so. And the way you process the pineapple for freeze drying is really completely up to you. The smaller the pieces are, the faster it's going to dry. We're just doing medium-sized chunks and we're going to place that on a drying rack. Next up is the strawberries. Now we are removing the calyx. They also have been washed and it looks like we got a little bit of space there. We're going to fill that up with seedless grapes that have been rinsed. And I got to tell you, fresh, they taste amazing. They're plump, sweet, perfectly ripe. I can't wait to see what they're like freeze-dried. This is going to go into the freezer while we get our kiwi ready. Kiwi freeze-dried, right? I can't wait to see what this is going to be like. To prepare the kiwi, we just remove the skin and I'm just going to cut that into slices. Place that on my freeze-drying tray and then stick it in the freezer. All of this is going to go in the freezer so that by the time we put it in the freeze dryer, it'll already be frozen. Next, we're going to do figs. Now, we don't normally get figs, but a buddy of mine has a tree and I've been saving them as he gives them to me. And so I've had these in the freezer for some time. So we're going to go ahead and just take these and slice them in half. There we go, just like that. Perfect. This goes onto the tray. And then for the rest of the space, we're going to do Cape gooseberry. This is such an interesting fruit. It grows on a bush, kind of like a tomatillo with a husk around it. It's acidic and sweet and a little weird. So I want to see what it's like freeze-dried. So all that goes into the freezer. Let's get our settings customized. We're going to drop the temperature down to -20. We are going to increase the extra freeze time. It doesn't have to be a lot because my food is already frozen, but I am going to add 4 hours to the freeze time. Dry temp is going to stay the same, and we are going to increase the dry time to about 6 hours. So that means when it's done drying, it'll kick in a 6-hour timer, and it'll continue to dry until that timer runs out. All right, there we go. Let's hit start, and we need to wait 15 minutes before we put our food in the tray. And now it's time to put our food in the tray. And there we go. It is literally just that easy. When we started freeze-drying food, I actually didn't know what to expect. I thought it was going to be more complicated than it was. But as you can see right here, the majority of the work happens in the food prep. The machine takes care of the rest. After 38 hours, top right-hand corner, you can see the elapsed time. Our food is finished, and it's now time to taste. Just a quick little peek. This is the fig. Look how beautiful that is. Perfectly dried. Absolutely amazing. The kiwi, same thing. Very light. When I break it, it just breaks in half like a cracker. Very nice. Strawberry looks beautiful as well. The presentation overall, I'm very pleased with. Let's go ahead and start with the pineapple and see how that tastes.
The freeze-dried pineapple, let's give it a go. Oh. That's awesome. That is incredible. I mean, right out of the chute, the flavors are concentrated. It's sweet. It's acidic. It's got this beautiful crunchy texture. I actually may prefer the freeze-dried version over the fresh version, funny enough. Let's try the strawberry. And I'm loving the way the strawberry looks. I mean, take a peek at that. I mean, this right here almost looks exactly the same as it went in. And I'm used to, dehydrated strawberries, which tend to get really mushy and it doesn't, work out so good. It's kind of gummy. Freeze-dried strawberries, let's give it a go. It's so light and crispy. It's a little acidic. It's sweet. Check out the inside of that. Man, that's delicious. Such a wild experience because you're not used to eating strawberries like that or pineapple. And your brain is trying to process crunchy and acidic and sweet all at the same time, but in a completely different format. I love it. I think this is a great way to store excess strawberries, especially if you want to keep them long term. Let's try the kiwi. I was super excited about the kiwi. This guy right here just snaps right in half like a cracker. Let's give it a taste. Oh, that's tart. A little bit softer than the pineapple. And the strawberry. I bet you if I'd have cut these a little bit thinner or maybe left them in there a little bit longer, they'd be ultra crispy. But as it stands right now, this is delicious. I'm loving the kiwi. Wow, that's good. Very acidic. All right, let's try the grape. Now, the grape is a little wrinkly. I don't know if you can see that so good. Can you see that? And I think that the grape needs to have holes poked in it. There's that outer sort of skin on the grape that might not let moisture escape efficiently. But let's see how we did. Ooh. Wow. Huh. That's delicious. That may be my favorite one so far. I gotta tell you, the grape is awesome. Super crunchy, very concentrated flavor. Great way to store grapes, but a great little snack if you want something crunchy and sweet and ultra healthy. I'm loving the grape. Let that be noted somewhere. So far, that's my favorite. All right, next up is the fig. Now, we don't really get figs where we live. A buddy of mine does have a tree, so when he has fresh figs, he sends them my way. And let's see what the freeze-dried version of the fig tastes like. Here it goes. That's weird. Difficult to get used to that crunchy texture and that fig flavor. I've been eating fig my entire life, and this is the first time I've ever had it freeze-dried. Absolutely delicious, but I do believe if I were just going to eat it like this, I would prefer eating the fresh version over the freeze-dried version. With that being said, this is a great way to do long-term storage for figs. Okay, let's do the last one. We're going to be trying the Cape Gooseberry. Let's give it a go. Ooh. Wow. Wow, that is so sour. It's strange. A little bit of sweetness, a little funkiness, which is typical for that particular fruit. Talk about pucker up and get ready. Let me just go one more time. Here we go. Damn. That's wild. What a wild flavor, I gotta be honest, and that just sour blast of the face. It's like the healthy fruit version of a warhead. And there you have it, folks. That's part one of our freeze-dried fruit experiment. What fruits would you like to see me freeze-dry next? Drop them in the comment section below. If you want more information on the freeze dryer that we used in this video, check the description box below. I'll put a link to their website. And if you have any questions about my personal experience or just freeze drying in general, leave them in the comment section below as well. If you're new to this channel and you enjoy the idea of long-term food storage, smash that subscribe button and that notification bell because we have got all sorts of content just for you. I'm talking long-term food storage in the realm of soups, meatloaf, barbecue, pulled pork. We're talking ceviche, candies, fruits, fruit powders, honey, barbecue sauces, hot sauces, you name it. We're going to freeze dry everything, and I don't want you to miss a single episode. Thanks a lot for being here. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.